we can report that the British Foreign Secretary Robin Cook, speaking in the Philippines, has just confirmed that Diana, Princess of Wales, has died following the car crash at midnight in Paris.
The whole world turned and watched as the news covered the car accident and eventual death of Princess Diana. This tragic event had an active audience, which means that media audiences do not just receive information passively, but are actively involved, often unconsciously, in making sense of the message within their personal and social contexts. This theory relates to media content because when a story breaks on the news, like the story of Princess Diana, most people act as active audience members in order to understand the story and how it affects them in their own lives.
I heard about the event on two different mediums, on TV and on the internet.
I'm pretty sure that we heard about it on television. We were with some friends, and I believe we were watching TV, and it came on.
Yes, we were at home, and we had some friends over for dinner, and the kids were playing. The kids were little, and I just remember we were all just shocked.
We had friends over, we were having dinner, and we had little kids, and they had little kids, and so we were having a play date with our friends.
Well, just shock and disbelief.
It was actually pretty shocking. It was, she was pretty high profile. Everybody liked her. And the way they initially recorded the story or announced on the news of the story, it was pretty emotional and sad that would happen to somebody that seemingly was as good as Princess Diana was.
The media kept talking about the fact that her boys were so little, and that they didn't have a mom anymore, and that and she had been doing so many good things, in her life, and just what a tragedy it was.
Well, I think they reported on it 24/7. It was always on, but they always had, different information. Trying to evaluate exactly what had happened and why it had happened. It was mainly just kept coming out with new pieces of information to help us understand what happened.
Well, the fact that I still think that it was caused by the paparazzi, I feel like the media was very biased in making me still believe that the paparazzi was at fault.
I think they were pretty biased in their coverage. I think everybody liked Princess Diana, so everybody was biased towards, her and, being good. And, mainly the paparazzi, they kind of blamed the paparazzi for everything that had happened, which, arguably they probably were partially to blame, but it turns out that her driver and other things were a problem as well.
I think over the years I've learned not so much to trust the media for every little detail. Maybe when this happened in '97, that was way before social media or anything like that, so you truly did believe what you heard on the news, and I think that's really changed with social media.
What does media mean to me? Well, at the time, you knew the news pretty much, you got it pretty much off TV. The internet was just forming, so it was something that we'd keep on and watch and see what was happening. That's really how we caught the latest of what was going on.